Watching Scissorboy.com. My name's Andriana and this is the very lovely, the delicious, delectable, I don't know why, I just wanted to say that.
I am, because I am.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Mo Nabbach, it's great to have you with us.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having
me.
I'm very well, thank you.
Good, good.
Yeah. Start off with the back. So, again, like I said, I'm using a razor. And this razor technique is, again, it's all practice. I've been using razor for most of my career. Because, like I said, I feel I have more control. So what I'm doing with this, the razor kind of cuts, graduates, and at the same time, you know, it gives me a nice sort of kind of very soft finish.
So this is what I wanted to ask you while you're doing the haircut. You actually say that you like to change the client before they change you, because you were sort of discussing it earlier.
That's right.
That's fascinating, because obviously you're helping the client change as time goes on.
Exactly.
Like you were saying, it keeps them coming back, because if they have the same thing all the time, they'll get bored, etc. I like that, because I like to change my hair and, you know, keep it interesting and different. So what made you sort of think of that and start doing that? And do you think that's what makes you different from other hairdressers?
That's what makes us different from non-hairdressers. I mean, to me, hairdressers that don't think like that, I class them as 9-to-5 workers, not hairdressers. To me, hairdressing is passion. What makes us do this is passion, because I love what I do, I enjoy what I do. Art is my background, that's where I came from. And like I say, what I create now is you know, like I say, it's new today, but it's all tomorrow. But I mean, I'm always searching for ideas. If I continue doing the same thing, if I can't come up with something sooner, I get frustrated with the ideas, and for me, so I'm always searching. So as you can see here, I'm just sort of over-directing the hair back. So the reason why I'm over-directing it here, so I can still maintain some of the length at the, towards the front. One thing I do, I always sort of do, sort of kind of advise, you don't take the length away until you're 100% sure that it needs to come off. If you're not sure, I mean, always, not just sure, I mean, always sort of, I try and keep the length there, just work with the style, and then go to the length as the last thing, because sometimes you might come up with, you know, you might see something even different and better. Because once you take it off, that's it, it's gone.
Yeah, of course.
And to me, that's very important. But as you can see already so far, the hair is not being blow dried or anything like that, and the shape is already formed, the hair looks really thick. The most important thing is working with the contour of the head, building up the weight there, even though it's fine in texture, but her hair, as it moves with this kind of, with this technique of cutting that we did, the hair will only get thicker and fuller. And again, this is sort of what we're trying to, we work with the clients in mind. We're not sort of working to sort of cut the hair and then blow dry, make it look good. I mean, the important thing is how it's going to look when the client just washes it and rushes out, and she hasn't got the time to blow dry it.
Yeah, that's great.
And not only for the client's convenience, but to us, they are a walking billboards. They are an advertising for us. So to me, if her hair looks nice at all times, again, like we said, friends will notice.
Yeah. Okay, Mo, you dried it?
Yep.
That's just rough drying, really, isn't it?
This is just rough drying. I mean, the idea is, again, like I said, it's going to be, you know, by just, you know, checking sort of how it's going to go naturally, just, and then obviously, you know, you need to make it sort of easy for the clients to actually do themselves. But at the same time, you know, it's this way you can really just see by just rough drying. This, like I said earlier on, is working with the hair shape, following the contour of the head, and following the way the hair is going, and then just working around it to just finish off, you know, with sort of. And how, like I said, how we create the look is not so really, important. To me is the finish.
Yeah.
Like I said, just find your way of, that works for you best, and what the clients are looking for is the finish result, and how it keeps and how it falls when they do wash it the next day.
Yeah.
That's the important thing. It's not about sort of picking up and checking. That's not how I work, because to me the hair is not sort of all grows in the same sort of manner in a level way. Some areas lift up than others, some areas are flatter than others. If you try and cut it level or even, the area that lifts up is going to appear to be shorter.
Right. Yeah.
So it's that's sort of the way, like I say, we try to work, is more just work visually. And this is what I mean about sort of, I just follow my, I just use my eyes and just
so you're just
follow
into it now.
More just exploring. And this is sort of just, what I'm doing is just finishing off, just cleaning up and, to the client this is finished. But to me is...
You see much more,
yes,
obviously.
just kind of...
So what will you be looking for in these points then? Just how it's all sitting, how it's all lying?
Look at, analyze the hair texture, and the thickness, and the growth, the hair movement, of the direction the hair is growing towards. And then once you've sort of analyzed those, then you can start. And also as well, it all depends. I mean, also the contour of the hair is important, and then some people's the back can stick out more. If you do a haircut like this, you start with the graduation there, that can make it too much as well. Yeah, right. So again, it's going to be very put into consideration. So if the back kind of sticks out a lot more, then you start off with your sectioning more higher. So you more starting off there than sort of here. Yeah, so right. Trying to flatten that up, more leveling it up. Yeah. Keep the weight sort of there to kind of actually to not enhance it too much.
Yeah, yeah.
And the rest is, like I said, it's just it depends also on the haircut. It depends what you're trying to achieve, what sort of style you're going for.
So the colour that you've done, did you have that in your mind as, okay, that's going to be the best type of colour to enhance this haircut?
Yep, I mean the technique we can be done on any hair colour, but the hair colour we chose is to go with, we base it on her natural shape. Right. Yeah. So we just gave it a little bit of warmth, to just give it a little bit more sort of, it gives the hair more kind of glossiness. Florian's hair was long, was fine in texture, was just dragging. She had a haircut, which was, there was some layers there, which kind of just steppy, did nothing really. I mean, sometimes people thinking putting layers is going to give the hair volume. It's not always necessary. But what we did is we graduated it by using the razor technique. For me, like I said, more just sculpture. It was all kind of done freehand, just following the hair, and just building a weight and creating a shape at the same time, just by going with the way the hair is moving towards. And then create some texture sort of on the top area. I took some layers off, some of the length off the top area, again to give some lift, and also when she blasted it, she can really get lots of texture and movement. But the way we laid it, because it was all sliced into, the layers they can be visible, and at the same time they can be done smooth, so totally they disappear. And that's what really the graduation is about. Once the hair has been styled and dried, the way you do is, I finish it off, because all those slices and layers that I've created there, the way you just get some hairspray, and then by blasting the hair, you can get that shine spray between all those layers. Right. And what it does, just enhances the texture and changes the look as well. So
that's a good tip. I like
and
that.
As I said earlier on, once the shape is there, it doesn't matter how you blast it, how it blows. When you look at it, it still falls into place. The important thing is, like I say, when you're drawing something, you're looking at the outline and not the inside, and that's what's important. If you get the outline right, it doesn't matter how the hair is blown. it will always look good. You know, when you run your fingers through it like this, can you see the way that texture kind of just shows off?
Yeah, it's lovely.
You see, and it's really kind of, for people, they might not really notice it as much, but for me, it is noticeable.
Mo, thank you so much. You've been an entertainment as well as just amazing haircut. Beautiful.
Thank you
It's
very
really
much.
Good. It's been a pleasure. Are you ready, sir?
I am. Snip, snip.